Alright.
What were we talking about again?
We were talking, well, I guess the big news being the trailer dropped today and not tomorrow, like it was supposed to, because someone leaked it.
I think it worked out the best. Better time.
Oh, I think so too, yeah.
You want to hit people at 6 a.m. Pacific Coast.
So what did you think of it?
I think it's cool. I just don't know how that.
No, what?
Whole TikTok.
Oh, there he is. Jason, include your fucking audio right now.
It is included.
Alright, good.
Oh no. It's just,
I know exactly what you're saying, though.
Too early to tell.
For me, it's immediately the aesthetic is, I hate everything I'm seeing. In terms of, like, I hate everyone I'm seeing, more or less, is what I mean to say. Because it is exactly what you would find in some place like Miami.
Yeah.
Scum of the earth.
Yep.
It's Florida,
it's
baby.
like, oh boy. Yeah, I know.
No, it's not.
Mostly...
That is not how it should be represented. Florida's so much better than that.
Well, it's Miami.
I know,
which is exactly how it should be represented.
Puerto Rico. Cuba,
effectively. Yeah. And it's everything, and like, oh man, everything is like... I wonder how
populated it's going to be from the story to the campaign, because that's the thing. I want to know how much traffic there's going to be.
How much is going to change,
what the real-world environment's going to feel like.
Yeah. Because all of that stuff we saw is just cutscene crap. And maybe a handful of them were actual shots of, like, just shit happening. But a lot of that was cutscenes.
Yeah, a lot of it was engine.
Alright.
But
I will say, a lot of those looked really good. Like, I was very impressed with, like, the first shot of the main character. Like, the lighting and the hair, everything looked fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Too good.
We deserve it.
To the point where I think it will absolutely not look like that on console.
Yeah,
no fucking
way. That's high-end PC type stuff.
Yeah. That's high-end PC type of shit, and on top of that, is this game gonna run at 60?
Well, we might have a new console.
It's better.
25 anyway.
I know, right? That's what everyone keeps saying. Because that's the other big thing, the 2-year wait. We gotta wait another 2 fucking years. We've already waited.
On when it drops in 2025. I'm saying February. Rin says March.
2025, huh? That's a tough one.
It is.
When do GTAs normally drop? Summertime, right?
I do remember one being around Thanksgiving.
I think 5 was a holiday release.
Yeah. It was very... It was perfect timing, because that was the last... real good midnight release that we had.
I think it was that, and unfortunately Halo 4, because those were around the same time.
Yeah.
And Halo 4 was a fucking disaster.
Yeah.
Or a disappointment. I don't want to say it was a disaster. It was a disappointment, though. That much is accurate.
Fuck.
Halo 5 was a disaster.
You piece of shit.
But, yeah, like, GTA, it looks really good. It looks like everything that was said to us was correct. Like, there's gonna be one big map, and then the islands dotting around it.
I like the islands.
Yes. Like, the setting I'm fine with.
The islands look so cool.
I like
was
the
telling
setting.
Brandon it earlier. I think I counted six different airports.
Major airports, meaning
Yeah,
they
good.
all fly intercontinentally. And
Good.
it's no, that's not.
Well,
I
like,
think
we
he said
need,
one big
like,
airport.
Well, it'll probably be like
because
Miami Central Airport, and then like military base, and then a bunch of like smaller airports.
smaller airfields, yeah. Because I'm sure they'll just make some shit up for some of the islands. Because
September
I feel
2013
like...
was the release date for 5.
September, really?
Okay, yeah. So it was still kind of a summertime launch. Just before school, but just early enough that it'll still sell big at the holidays.
Yes.
So I'm assuming it'll be a similar story with this. It would have to be. So we're basically waiting 2 full years for this. Which means it'll have been, what, 12 years in order for this to come out?
Gotta be nuts.
So that's... We're effectively gonna see the same... I would want to say the same powerhouse of games that we saw in the early 2010 era, right? Where it was like you've got Skyrim was the biggest fucking shit around. Elder Scrolls 6 is probably going to come out within that same span, I'd imagine. It would either be a 2025 or a 2026
Same exact
release.
day.
Not the same exact day, but it'll probably be pretty
It's
damn
gonna get its own month.
close.
GTA is gonna get its own month.
GTA is gonna get absolutely. No one's gonna want to compete with that. No one's gonna want to compete with that. And most Bethesda games notoriously launch in November. So that's
So Merry Christmas.
that is what yeah, pretty much. I think if anything, like it really is hard to say with that. 'Cause there's so much and like there's no real big Halo comparison either, cuz like the big games of those early 2010s was Reach, Skyrim, Borderlands, I guess, as well, but fuck, that's never coming back to life. And of course, GTA 5. Right? Those were the big ones. And all of those games effectively lasted a lot longer in terms of their lifespans than they really should have. GTA specifically has lasted literally, what, 10 years off of post-game support, whereas Skyrim lasted well over 10 years based off of community mod support, and Halo Reach lasted at least till the end of the 360, because Halo 4 sucked so fucking bad that people went back to Reach. And therefore Reach's lifespan lasted a lot longer than it should have.
So, Vice City came out on October 29th, 2002.
Vice City?
Yep. That was the last time they were in Miami.
Huh.
And then 4 came out in 2008. I forgot when it said it was in 2008. I think it was April? Yeah, April. April 29th, 2008. Let's hope for, you know, those 80-person servers. Great graphics, great times.
I have no
See,
interest
I don't-
in playing
there's-
in those big lobbies.
Yeah, I don't want to play with a lot of people.
Oh, I don't
If
know,
anything,
everybody.
no, because... Well, alright. It
already
depends
bad
on
enough
how
as
the
it is.
game... Yeah, I was gonna say, it depends on how the game plays. We do not know how the game plays yet. That's the thing. We only saw cutscenes. I keep saying this. I'm not putting all my fucking bets on this shit yet. No, they wouldn't do that. Well, Red Dead kind of was that. So they could. I would much prefer that, but Red Dead also had like a bunch of dumb bullshit, like all that Deadeye crap. You know what I mean? Where people would literally just auto-aim snap to your head. And they would have like tanky builds or like high damage builds, just weird. I don't want builds in my fucking GTA or Red Dead game. That was the most unappealing part of Red Dead 2. I just want to dick around and be a cowboy. I don't want to have to min-max my fucking build. What? Get that shit out of here. I mean
commerce between players.
Oh, you mean like trade? Like an actual reason to interact outside of killing each other?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I could appreciate that. I would much rather see that. Because I think that was also something that was kind of lacking in Red Dead, is that there was no real reason to interact with people, like, at all.
Just hate them.
Yeah, kind of, because I think that's the thing that Rockstar has consistently failed at, is actually giving a good reason to interact with other people. In a meaningful way.
What the fuck you slurping, son?
That's on nose, boy.
Oh, why are you slurping on that?
Christ.
Maybe we'll have the RP stuff where you gotta like eat and drink, exercise.
I'm
kind of done with that.
Yeah, like
San Andreas did it. Whatever. It was fine.
I mean, Red Dead did that as well, and it was hardly noticeable. Because, like, you either had to, like, explicitly not eat things. And most of the time, eating something was actually like, it had a good benefit, right? Like, you eat something in Red Dead, boom, your health is, like, improved significantly. Like, it's boosted. It doesn't just heal you, like, it boosts your health.
Boosted?
In a significant way, yeah. Something that Starfield should, fucking learn how to do. Because,
yeah, no
boy, howdy. Yeah. Food is fucking useless in this game. And in GTA, food just doesn't even exist.
At one point in Starfield.
Yeah, well, food starts useless.
Well, no, I mean,
sure,
it is useless.
There's a couple. There's
so many better aids that can.
Yes, yeah. There's better aid items that you can use that'll.
And they
boost
weigh less.
There's a couple of food items that'll like give you like a damage reduction thing.
I've found something
that are like reasonably okay, but yeah, everything weighs like.
Anything?
Yeah, it's crafted, or you just fucking or Barrett will just cook it for you like a slave. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said it like that, but
well, too late.
But,
help you with?
Yeah, too late. But it still, my point still stands. Like, food is easily acquired. Food is easily acquired. There's no real difficulty in getting food. But we're not here to talk about this dog shit fucking game. We're talking about GTA 6. Story-wise, there's not really a whole lot that I could glean from that trailer outside of confirmed it is a Bonnie and Clyde deal. The white man and the Latina, the classic duo.
Mm-hmm.
I know that peril well. So, I could see this ending extremely poorly for either end. I think what they're probably going to do is they're going to have some sort of similar situation like they had with GTA 5, where we're going to have different choices for an ending. Like, there's probably going to be the same exact situation we saw in 5, where you've got kill this one, kill that one, or resolve all of your problems, you know, the obvious answer. So I guess we'll see how that turns out.
Kiflam.
Honestly, I hope we don't see that shit again. That shit was fucking cringe. Or it's just weird. And it looks like, well, I was gonna say it looks like they're taking the game a little bit more seriously. It's hard to tell, because
wasn't that the
culture
third
of
outcome?
LA... What, Kiflam? No. They didn't... they didn't fuck around with any of that shit. That was all side quest crap. The third outcome was you literally just kill everyone. You team up with your friends, resolve your it's the most happy ending physically possible. Whereas the other two endings are, like, explicitly depressing. Either you burn Trevor alive, or you drop Michael off a fucking cliff. And it's like, why would I pick either of those? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I need a genuine reason to want to kill these people. Outside of, you know, they're just kind of unpleasant. Right here for you. Like,
I don't.
Like, Trevor's crazy, yeah, but, like, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, there's something
I'm assuming
about the... I don't know, something about his mom being... I don't know. There's something in there.
I never found a reason to kill either of them. Like, they're just there to, like, they're like what-ifs, because the Death Wish option is very clearly the real ending, whereas the other two are just like, if you want to be a sick fuck, here you go. Like, and I'm assuming that's exactly what's going to happen in this game as well. Because I'm just thinking about, like, how could this relationship be torn apart? Or hell, for all we know, it could be like a Red Dead situation where the actual choices you make in-game could affect the outcome. Like, if you were a high honor Arthur...
I feel like her story is
or a
going to be
low
like
honor
an
Arthur.
orange and black. And his story...
I don't know.
I feel like
multiplayer.
Well,
I feel like they're gonna get caught doing something, or she's gonna get caught. He's gonna be set free. They're gonna continue the relationship from inside and outside, but he's gonna run shit outside, and she's gonna run shit inside.
I don't think that they're gonna spend a whole lot of time apart.
Actually, that's a good point.
I think what we're seeing there is more or less a sequence of the game. That's probably the beginning. That's probably her being let out.
Yeah,
and then from that point on, they get together. Maybe she's ruining this man, you know? Or it could be that man pulling her back into the game.
Shit
we don't know.
Possibly get into though, because we saw some pretty crazy shit.
There wasn't really, when you say crazy shit, you're like, when I see crazy shit in that trailer, I saw like dumb parties and a crocodile.
Yeah.
Or an alligator. That's it.
Right.
And like an alligator getting into a convenience store, that's not that crazy. That happens all the fucking time. So like,
well, you had that no-knock fucking door.
Oh, door raid.
That's true, yeah, but that's not... I guess, in a way, I like how much more grounded the style is. Like, as much as I hate everyone I see, I can at least appreciate that it is grounded. None of these people are crazy like GTA 5, wacky, goofy, none of you are real. Like, these people are crazy as in, like, this is just how people are nowadays, which is fucking crazy. Well, and I can appreciate that. I can appreciate how real that looks and feels. Whereas, like, I play GTA 5 now, and everything everyone ever utters is fucking cringe. It's cringe-inducing. It's like, I can't take it seriously. But at the same time, if you were to go to LA, it's like, you know, that's just kind of how those people are crazy.
Yeah. Need some work done?
But,
fucking
I don't know, it's... Yeah, it's a tricky situation for sure. Dude, Gagarin sucks. Get me the fuck out of here. Take me back to New Atlantis. At least I can fucking sell my shit there quicker.
I have something for you, Captain.
Don't tell me about emboldening soldiers, bitch.
But what, there was something else.
It's gonna be interesting. The only part that really scares me is all that fucking social media shit.
Historical week for gaming. The social media stuff is kind of annoying, but I guarantee you it's not going to be a big part of the game.
Well, I mean, they show
I
a
picked
lot
something
of
up
it.
for you.
Yeah, but like I said, that's probably just a fucking cutscene. That looked like a cutscene.
Did you see
Like
how many
that-
fucking stories were going on at the same time?
Yeah, it just doesn't mean that we're actually going to be able to do any of that shit. Like, it all looked like stuff that was, like, that looked like a cutscene. That didn't look like a collage. That looked like that's the cutscene. And if it is that there are stories that you can watch, it's like, okay. And? You know what I mean? Like, I already do not care.
Companion app that actually worked this time.
Oh, I don't want anything to do with the phone.
You know it's gonna
you
be there.
I know, but like, do you really want to fucking sift through the goddamn phone menu again? I fucking don't.
I want it to stream, but I want to, like I said, I want a mobile companion app where you can just.
I don't want a fucking
phone.
app to play the game.
You don't have to.
I want the
have
game
it.
to
You
work
can.
properly. You see the problem though. You're saying that like, oh, I want a mobile companion app to make it easier. It's like it
They
should
had
just
that
be
in
easier.
Live, it actually did, because you could do stuff with chat. And
Oh, was it just for the single player stuff?
yeah.
Oh.
And you could change.
I-
That's how you could do vehicle modifications through it.
That just sounds fucking, I don't know, pointless. Because if
I
it's
mean,
all
it was
single
poorly
player
put
stuff,
together. It was worse than the actual iFruit inside the goddamn game.
yeah, I was gonna say, because like the phone in the game is annoying, but like if it's just like a time saver thing, like if you're at work and it's like, oh, let me customize my vehicle while I'm at, like,
Yeah.
I would rather just do that when I get home. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and waste time custom. How would that even work? I guess it'd have to be a car that's in your garage already. I don't know. I don't care for fucking companion apps unless it's like a, I don't know, the Destiny one. Or if I had one for Elder Scrolls, that'd be nice. But like, that's all just inventory management.
Yeah.
I would hope there isn't a whole lot of inventory management in this game. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I would like that.
What about
because, like,
customization for your character? An
I wouldn't
easier
wanna do that through an app.
way to library and.
I'd rather do that
Got a
in the
lot of-
game.
What if you don't have time? What if the game
What do
is
you
so
mean?
good that
Not
when
for
you
you.
step away, you're like, fuck, man, I want.
I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I'm not gonna want an app to customize my fucking guy. I'd rather do it in-game. It's just not an appealing thing to me. Oh yeah, let me fucking look at my tiny-ass
What if
screen
it's
and give myself
really
more
good?
of a headache.
I need to know how much
It's
stuff's
not gonna be.
cost.
It's not gonna be good enough to justify a fucking companion app.
Three installments of $99.99.
Yeah, there was no
three
price.
mil for a decent car.
That's the other thing I'm worried about. Like, I'm not worried about anything single player. I know that's gonna be fine. Like, the single player is gonna be great. There's literally no doubt about that. The shit I'm worried about is the multiplayer. And really, specifically, like, the gameplay. That's the shit that concerns me. Because, like, the single player stuff's gonna be great, if not good enough, you know? Because, like, GTA 5, like, when I think about what actually happened in that game, I couldn't fucking tell you. Like, I don't...
Really?
Yeah, like, I
Can't
really
remember
don't...
what happened in GTA 5?
I mean, like, I don't know what the real story of it was, you know what I mean? Like, I understand there's, like, you know, they do crimes, they get money, and they fuck over Devin Weston, and then they have to deal with that. But like compared to like Red Dead, like
you're talking
GTA
about
5
online.
just fucking sucks. No, I'm talking about the main story.
The main story? Oh, well,
Yeah.
it's just there 3 stories.
That's what I'm saying.
work
Like, there wasn't
together.
really a whole lot... Yeah, there wasn't really a whole lot going on there. They're fun characters, but outside of that, there's not really a whole lot to say. Whereas you look at, like, you know, Red Dead 2, and it's like, yeah, there's a story there. There's, like, a proper-ass theme going on that is present throughout the story. Whereas in GTA 5, it's just, ooh, Trevor's wacky, goofy, crazy, he's gonna kill someone again, like, okay. You know, there's not really much to say. And I'm hoping that we're gonna get something like that with this. And I think they could successfully do that, especially if they have this romantic duo thing going on. I could see ways where they can make that impactful and mean something, rather than it just being some fucking wacky, goofy adventure. Because that's what GTA 5 was. It was just a wacky, goofy, crazy time. And, like, all the characters did have their own thing going on, right? Like, Michael is just going through his midlife crisis. Trevor's just fucking crazy. And, oh my god, Franklin is getting out of the hood. And
I mean, you don't have to like it if the hood does not
love it. Yeah, that's true. And, you know, Franklin made his choice. He decided he did not... He decided he did like it because the hood didn't love it, you know what I mean?
Can you blame him, though? I mean, great fellow.
No, I really can't.
And a great neighborhood.
I really can't.
Like, the collective... It was just all around great teamwork.
Yeah. The hood's gonna love this.
Have something for you, Captain.
But, I think they might have a good story going here. Just based off of the few glimpses that I've seen, it seems like they're trying to push for an actual, you know, interesting fucking plot. Or at least a thematically effective plot.
When you take your time on things, it usually pans out for the better.
I would hope so.
Except when you're running. If you're racing somebody, usually don't take your time. Right, Jason?
Dang right.
The things I'm, like, really curious about is gonna be, customizations, right? What can I do to my characters, both in single player and in online?
You can change
like
their
clothing-wise, I hope not. Well, actually, I don't really fucking give a fuck if you can do that.
You can be a non-binary, transgender.
You can do that
male.
in Red Dead, so I don't think it... Oh, well, fuck.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, you know what? No.
Hey, if you need
No.
something, have
Fucking
to
let
my
them. Let them be whatever the fuck they want, because at least that'll be funny.
They'll get put in their own lobbies.
Yes?
The non-binary lobby. They'd probably be, like, good.
I want to be a
Thank you.
cyborg like in Saints Row.
I was just thinking. Well,
I'm thinking they might do some shit like that in the online. Definitely not in the single player, but in the online, absolutely.
Yeah,
You're gonna see some weird non-binary.
I think the
Non-binary
fucking
trans
single
crap.
player is just gonna be nutty. Like,
I don't know if it's gonna be, like I said, I think it's gonna be more grounded based off of what we've seen, right? Because you think about GTA 5, and what was that trailer? Big action, explosions, dumb bullshit constantly. You know what I mean? It was all about the heists. Whereas, what did we actually see in this trailer? We got a lot of beauty shots. Twerking, yep, there's a lot of twerking. I saw at least 2 or 3 separate instances of twerking, so we know that twerking physics are in the game. Twerking, the beaches really pop off. Yep. A lot of that. The beaches are crowded and fully populated, right? In appropriate places. Unlike in GTA 5, where the beaches were fucking empty and there was maybe like 2 or 3 people out on the beach at any given time.
Yeah, but
the beaches are actually populated. Then you're just fucking blowing through them.
Then 6 stars will pop up on you and the military will come.
Good, bring them.
But, what the fuck was I saying?
That you don't have to like it if who doesn't love it.
No, I'm being fucking serious. What the fuck was I saying?
The heist.
Oh, right, yeah. So we didn't... I don't think that there's gonna be... I don't think the big focus is gonna be on heists this time. Because did you see anything like that? Because I certainly fucking didn't.
I did. The whole SWAT thing.
SWAT thing isn't a heist. That could just be a drug bust.
I could perceive that as them dressing up and pretending.
No, I don't think so. That looked like news footage too, anyway. So that's probably like a during or post event cutscene type of deal. I think if anything, it's just gonna be mostly focused on small time shit and drugs.
Yep, a lot of drugs.
I think that's gonna be
plenty of those.
Yeah.
I
think that's gonna be the big focus of this.
Can we Grove Street in Miami.
Like, I want to say the big focus is actually going to be flipping vehicles again. You know, the whole fucking point of the game. And
that's what they're putting in.
Theft Auto.
Everyone to take care of any leeches
on
their
their
ships.
This week.
We don't want any terrible stuff through here.
In GTA Online. Remember that exorbitant, overpriced
Something up for you.
Junkyard that's probably gonna be...
Yeah, the junkyard thing. But no, I don't think heists are gonna be the big thing in this one. Because these people seem small time. I think the biggest shit they're gonna be doing is robbing convenience stores and doing a lot of drug stuff. Maybe arms dealing. But it's gonna be a lot more small time shit.
Got high hopes.
That's what I think anyway. I hope so too, because you know what? The heists fucking suck. I'd rather have more focus spent on actually making interesting missions for online and shit like that than, you know, what we've been getting. Which is spending hours just to prep for the heist, which is just a fucking wet fart of what it intended to be. And there's very little open-endedness to it.
I think the heist
never really felt like home.
Would have been
Captain Howell,
better represented had the actual gameplay been better.
Oh yeah, because the gameplay is like stilted as fuck. And that's what I'm kind of hoping they, you know, stop in this one, right? Like, if the shooting feels as good as it does in Red Dead, then we'll be fine. If I can crouch and do, like, all sorts of maneuvers,
Yeah.
and we'll be fine. You know, because like the gunplay and shit in Red Dead is great. The movement in Red Dead is great. It's miles ahead of GTA 5. It's fantastic. So if it's just that, but with fully automatic weapons, I will have no complaints. I'll be totally fine with that. It's just everything. Like, I hope it's as good. And we've seen some gameplay already. Like, we saw some of that, that leaked shit of, like, some beta and alpha testing. Where you've got, like, the PUBG leaning out of the car type of shit. Which is great. Thank God. An actual way to, you know, believably as well, shoot somebody when you're in the car. You lean out of it and actually fucking shoot at them instead of your bullets magically pierce through the entire engine block of the car just to hit your target type of shit. That might also help with some of the balance issues when it comes to actual drive-by mechanics, which are like really, you know, subpar at the end of the day.
Put your gun outside out the window and start shooting.
Yeah. I mean, some of that's still in there, but, like, if you want a more accurate shot at things, you can climb out of the car and get, like, a proper shot at what you're trying to hit. Like you can in PUBG. And I think that's a great improvement already. And we didn't really see how the vehicles performed. So that's something I'm interested in seeing. Like, are they going to be heavier? Are they going to be weightier, you know? Is it going to feel more real? Or are we going to stick with the kind of floaty... Is it going to stop at 200 or whatever the fuck? Yeah. I think the speedometers are going to be mostly accurate. Like, I don't think it's a super big deal. But if the game ships with, first person, which it probably will.
Hey,
Because Red Dead shipped with first person, so this one will also probably ship with first person. I'd be surprised if it didn't. I think there's going to be just as much emphasis to detail as there was in Red Dead. Because I think they crafted Red Dead with first person, not in mind, but in mind that you can be in first person. So everything, for the most part, looks really good when you get close to it. Whereas in GTA 5, man, if you get close to anything in that game, it just looks like dog shit. It looks so fucking bad. That too, yeah, I'm curious how the flying's gonna be. Is it gonna be as goofy as it was in 5? Are helicopters gonna be as goofy as they were? But, like, the customization, that's the stuff I'm interested in as well. Like, can we really customize our guns, or are we just gonna have, like, the most bare-bones shit possible, like what it was in 5? What kind of guns are gonna be in the game? What kind of cars are gonna be in the game? You know, like, basic shit. Yeah.
Found something for you.
I don't think they're gonna do a sub any. I think those days are over.
We're asking.
Because when's the last time they did that? Yeah. I don't think they're gonna do that ever again. Which is ironic, because people liked those games the most out of all of them. People liked, well, people liked San Andreas and Vice City. I don't think anyone really cared about Liberty City. Oh god, I hope there's fast travel. I really hope. Oh, like, yeah, like some way to access things easier than just hoping to God that something is there. Yeah, I would also like that. Because there's a lot of times in GTA where you're just trapped. At least in Red Dead, you can instantly summon your horse. GTA doesn't have that luxury because it's got to have some aspect of realism to it. That'd be funny. Or you could summon your bike. Just some dumb shit like that. Oh, whoops, I'm just dumping
Everyone
stuff.
to take care of any leeches on their ships. We don't want any terrible storm.
Oh, yeah. And I'm... What do you mean? It's supposed to drop on the 5th. It's supposed to drop tomorrow morning at 9. But someone leaked it today, so they just put the whole thing out. Because people couldn't fucking wait, I guess. 12 goddamn hours. Yeah, for 90 seconds of glory shots. That's it. Like, I knew people were gonna overreact to this shit. And I get it. You know, I don't blame them. People have been waiting for this game for a long time. I kept saying, like, man, I just want another GTA, because I'm sick of playing 5. The age really shows. It's rough, like, gameplay-wise. Oh, yeah. Instead of just saying, at some point, yeah, like with fucking Elder Scrolls 6, where Todd Howard was like, yeah, it's coming. I don't know when, but it is. It's like, yeah, thanks. Gee, thanks. Ugh.
Pick something up for you.
Like I said, Elder Scrolls 6, that's probably gonna be... That's probably gonna be a 2025 or a 2026 release at best. A lot of people were like scared that it was gonna say 2027 or some shit like that, but I think 2025 is almost just as bad. Cause that is pretty far away. That's a good while away. I know, right? Honestly, me neither, but like, I don't know. Like, I hate to say it, but like, I don't even know if they need to make another Red Dead Redemption. Like, 1 and 2 are both pretty good. 2 is really good. It's gonna be hard for them to fucking top that. Yeah, but like, can you? Like, I think they would have to go further back. Because Red Dead Redemption 2 is like 1989, I think. And Red Dead Redemption 1 is in 1911. Or 1910 or something like that. Like, World War I starts soon type of shit, you know what I mean? They're not gonna... Cowboys kind of stopped being a thing after that. Man. I want to say pretty close to that. Billy the Kid was way fucking earlier than 30. Well, eventually they hung him. Yeah. Because, Like, the age of the cowboys is, like, what, 18... It's like the 1870s to the 1920s, I think, or something like that, where they were, like, a big deal. I mean, they could always just set it, like, within the same time and just have it be a completely different group of people. Because both Red Dead 1 and 2 focused on the same group of people. But since all of them are dead... That's true, yeah. Well, that's the problem, is that we don't really fucking know where they are. And they keep referring to the places they're going as states, so I think it's, like, highly implied that, like, what we are seeing in the game world is just a representation of, you know, those locations. Yes. Yes. Right, because... Yeah, I think, yeah, because we were, like, talking about, like, where would these locations be, like, way up north is, like, the Colorado area. To the east is kind of, like, the New Jersey-ish Virginia area, where, like, you get those really brambly trees and shit like that. The water starts looking like dirt. It's, you know, that's New Jersey, Virginia area.
Oh, yeah.
Down south is, like, Georgia.
I know it's Virginia area. I didn't think that was Jersey.
Oh, yeah, Jersey's got some scary-ass forests. I would not go fucking around in there. And then down south you got fucking, obviously, Louisiana and shit like that. The Georgia, like, Rhodes is the Georgia area. You know, it's all of those regions are representative of different states, and that's kind of the tricky part, is that, you know, there is no real out west or wherever the fuck, even though I think they mention some states by fucking name, so that also kind of makes things weird. That's that GTA problem where, like, none of the locations are actually, you know, Los Santos is clearly LA, but it's just, you know, the lie that we're living, the thing that we keep telling ourselves is like, oh yeah, it's Los Santos, you know, and yet all the music refers to the place as LA.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know what it is, you're just not allowed to say it for legal reasons.
Yeah.
And with the cowboy stuff, it's the same thing. Right, all of those places are representative of different parts of the world. Or the country, I should say. And then in Red Dead 1, obviously you go to Mexico and they fucking call it Mexico. What region of Mexico, I couldn't tell you. But it is clearly the desert part of Mexico. Yeah. It's just one of those things.
Anything?
But I don't know what they could do for another GTA. I really don't. Or Red Dead, I mean. Nah.
Wyoming. Idaho.
I can help you with?
I'd be fine with that.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind, like, end of the era of cowboys type of thing. Like that.
Found something for you.
What's that Yellowstone spin-off for fucking the 1922 or something like that? I like the idea. No. But I like the idea of a story taking place where like it really is, because they kept saying in Red Dead 2 like the age of the outlaws come to an end type of shit. It's like that doesn't. Age of the Outlaw might, yeah, because like law starts becoming more and more of a thing, but like cowboys continued for a while. Technically, I guess they still do, but like, you know, well and proper cowboys that kind of do things by their own means and, you know, fulfill justice in their own way, that shit got put to a stop around the 20s. So like I want to see a game about that where like it's, you know, just like a cowboy who's a little bit out of his prime now, coming to terms with the fact that like the world that he grew up in is gone type of shit, like well and truly, and he has to either adapt or die in the new one. Because I think the thing that kind of wipes out cowboys and outlaws is the mob. Mobs and, you know, like proper gangs, organized crime, that shit really put a stop to all of that. Because if those people, you know, tried to enact justice and shit like that, they just fucking kill you. There's no hope at that point.
Man, I'm playing
What can I do for you?
GTA right now, and that enhancement did it so much justice. I mean, we already know it's going to look better than this.
Oh yeah.
And they
but yeah,
improved.
comparing the expanded and engorged with the old GTA, yeah, it is a noticeable. It really is just that it's like a slight resolution increase, or not a slight, but like a significant resolution increase, and the frame rate being boosted, and the reflections and the lighting. Yeah.
Yeah. But
it's just, man, I wish they
versus
I wish
30.
they improved the gameplay too.
Well, you know, that's what they're doing with this. I mean, it takes a lot of research to come up with a project that's not going to fail, and they're not going to fail. I preferred GTA 4 online, even though it was very early on, and they were essentially testing what an online environment would be like. Ah. They would never even include that in a package for sale.
Oh, fuck off. I hope that's not true. I really hope that's not true. I don't like $10 million in the story mode, right?
Oh.
Fuck off. God damn it. This I fucking knew they wouldn't have learned their lesson, those greedy fucks. I fucking knew
There
it.
goes the economy already.
That's what I'm fucking saying, man. They couldn't fucking help themselves.
Maybe they have
The
it
city
all
wouldn't be the
ironed
same
out
without us.
ahead of time.
I fucking doubt it.
Yeah, there's
'Cause I
gonna
was
be.
kinda hoping-
There's always a way around it.
Need some more?
I was really hoping because everything looked small crime, that the payouts were not going to be some absurd fucking thing, and that actually, like, you know, running guns and selling drugs was going to pay out as much as it fucking should, and that we didn't have to do stupid fucking heists. But no, I don't think that's going to be the case at all now. Fuck me, dude. $10 million?
It would be nice to be able to just jump from job to job real quickly instead of having to do this elaborate bullshit.
Yeah, like in fucking Red Dead. You want to go do some bounty hunting? Like, the equivalent of that would be being a hitman, or being a fixer. You get hired to kill someone, you fucking do it. You know what I mean? Easy. Or like maybe you gotta blackmail them or some shit like that, you know, something interesting like that. And then that would pay out a good, like, you know, fucking 15K or 20K or something like that. Because, you know, you're fucking killing someone. You know, actually put some gravity to taking a life, rather than just, oh, you just kill them. You know. And maybe make it, you know, specific. Maybe you gotta have some prerequisites filled out in order for it to actually matter. Or you could just go in and kill them however the fuck you please, at a reduced pay, but you can do it as fast as you want. Because I know that's what Red Dead did for a while. Is that the longer you spent on a mission, the more money you would get, and then they changed it to the fastest you could do a mission, the more money you'd get, and that would incentivize you just speedrunning that shit. Because at a certain point, I just got so quick at doing bounties, it was like, you know, whatever. Run in, fucking kill everyone, and then steal them away.
Yeah, they made the
you got
ones for GTA really tough.
Yeah, they're tough, like, unnecessary, like, the enemies just spawn out of fucking thin air type of shit.
So, like, daily objectives for GTA today are participate in sumo.
Trade authorities always buy.
Whatever the fuck that is. I'm guessing it's some type of car versus car. Knock them off.
More than likely.
Use some bull shark testosterone, so that means I have to call that in. Calling. I gotta call Brucey, who I haven't called Brucey since fucking, like, week 1 that GTA Online was out.
Oh, I know.
And then the next one is fly a drone. Fuck am I gonna find a drone?
I picked something up for you.
I think you have to have an arcade, you gotta have a terror bite, or instead of terror more.
Well, I have that, but I don't want to have to call all that shit in, like...
Yeah, imagine if you don't have that. You can get fucked. Like, that's dumb. At least... See, that's the problem. A lot of those fucking daily objectives require you to, like, really go out of your way. And I think that's just a big issue with GTA 5, is that so much of the content is segmented. Yeah, because the payouts are not nearly as significant as they should be.
Payouts trash, and in order to get a decent payout, you have to do it multiple day.
Yeah.
In succession, like a week, and then it's like, nah, man, there's not enough to do. This game holds me every day, let alone 3 or 4 times a year.
And I think a lot of that comes down to the fact that the game is way too segmented. Like, in Red Dead, a lot of the things that are challenges you can do in the free roam. Go fishing. Skin some animals.
Yeah.
You know, there's like a handful of
You're
other
not harming
things, but like
anyone.
you can... Yeah, you're not getting in anybody's way, right? A lot of them are literally just kill enemies, right? Actually engage with the world. Fight some bandits or whatever the fuck have you. You know, fun shit. Have fun.
It doesn't say to the other players, like, oh, there's a guy over here skinning a fucking bear. Better come steal it from him.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know, I'm cautiously optimistic. I know the gameplay is gonna be better. If the gameplay is fun enough, I can live with the grind. Right? Like in Red Dead, the gameplay was fun enough.
Good enough.
I could live with the grind. Oh yeah, like if the grind is absolutely terrible, that could kill it.
What the fuck did they put in here? So they introduced, I guess, these... I don't know how long it's been in here, but I don't recall seeing it last time. This Juke Energy time trials.
Oh no, that's been there, yeah.
Okay, well, it wants you to ride a bicycle.
Yeah.
It wants you to race a fucking bicycle. With pedals.
Sounds about right.
Fucking retarded. Hey, Dr. Dre has arrived at Record A Studios. Better go pay him a visit. Oh, that's the other thing that I really missed about GTA 4, which I really hope is in 6, is just live entertainment all the time. Like, do you remember those stand-up comedy with like Cat Williams and shit?
I don't know if we're gonna see anything like that, but it looks like the DJ scene and the club scene is gonna be way more prevalent in this game than it was in 5. At least, you know, in the story. They tried to make it prevalent in the multiplayer, and it just kind of was, you know, it was just kind of there.
Yeah.
Permanently increased sneak attack. Cool.
I would love that, because that was just chill as
a ham and cheese sandwich.
You got Dave Chappelle to be in that bitch.
Oh, dude, that'd be a worthy sale at that point.
You could congregate as a group in the lobby and sit in on a fucking Dave Chappelle show. Like it just rips one of his next Netflix specials. And it's just you in the audience. That'd be fucking sick.
That'd be sick, but I think that novelty would wear off pretty quick. After, like, the third or fourth time.
Rotate the fuck out of it.
Yeah, but you know they won't.
I know, that's too much to ask for.
It is. It's too much. It's very expensive, I'm sure.
Where is this physician? It said that the doctor was here.
Oh, there's a ship landing here. Pretty cool.
I'd love to be able to use instruments in this game. No, from my corner. Oh shit.
Let's sell that at least.
Let's do this.
I'm here for the Dr. Dre's special show. And I'm sitting next to this dude right here with my arms folded. Like, not entertained.
I wouldn't be either.
Oh, we ain't done yet. Head up, I got you.
Yeah? Hey, Peter. Dude, I love Fortnite Peter Griffin. That shit's so fucking funny. I can't believe they actually did it.
You lose.
It's
Much
Boss
needed.
Peter. Dude, that's the funniest fucking part. Can I not fucking hit this cocksucker? Holy shit. I got something that'll fucking hit him. Eat shit and die. Guess I can't loot his corpulent ass either, whatever.
Time to earn a living. Look at
I'm going.
Very well.
Pussy. Yeah. Sounds about right. It would be nice if it was only 10 o'clock.
It is 10 here.
For you. this character's outro animation. He was walking out the door, and it was a double door, and one half of it was already open. So you used to see him push open the other half.
Oh, I watched,
Producer.
I watched Super Mario Brothers.
Nice. Finally.
Yeah, it was okay.
Fun little movie.
Yeah, that was literally it. Like, it was just like, it was okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't really blown away by it. It was literally just fun. Like, it was more of an Easter egg movie than anything else. Like, there was so much shit that I caught. And at the same time, I'm like, okay, but, like, what's actually happening right now? Like,
it's a lot of throwback nostalgia and fucking...
That's kind of the whole movie. I don't hate it for that. That's what I liked about it. Yeah, like, it's just, it's very straightforward. It's very much a kid's movie. That is kind of it. There's not really much else to say. I understand why it made like $1 billion or whatever, though. Because it was agreeable enough. There were like a handful of jokes that I actually enjoyed, but most of them were just like, you know, like that one fucking Kong who throws the banana peel and immediately causes that one guy to fly into a building and explode. I immediately died at that, because I was like, oh my god, he fucking killed that man. Like, he blew up in a fireball. Like, that dude's dead. Like, and that was a SpongeBob ass joke.
That was.
Like, that shit fucking killed me. That was the best joke in the whole fucking movie. And there were like a handful of others, but like it wasn't like anything super impressive to me. It didn't blow me away or anything. I could see why kids would enjoy it.
Beginning landing cycle.
Yeah, it's a cool passing down of, hey, this is what I grew up with.
Yeah.
And now it's still here, but it's in a new, Super Mario Wonder.
Geophagic creatures would be right at home
Crazy.
in this area.
Captain Howell, hello.
I honestly haven't seen anything about that game.
Mario has progressed in ways that, I don't know. There's only a handful of Mario games that were kind of disappointing, but most of them progressed well. So there's a nice timeline there where you can kind of be like, hey, this shit used to be in black and white, and
yeah,
and we played it with a very chiseled rectangular controller, 6 inputs. Minus the start button. And now it's this huge world.
Elaborate thing, yeah.
It's in fucking theme parks. It's got Super Mario Land at Universal.
You see any of those shorts today?
Yeah, some of them were blowing the fuck up. Like,
Yeah,
two
the tank
KVs.
flying into the cave. That one kind of blew up. The jet ram Karma one.
Yeah.
That one blew up too. That was a pretty sick fucking sequence of events.
Yeah.
It was very cinematic. That's what I liked about it.
Fucking ate shit.
Watching him. He really did. He fucking flew. I didn't even see what happened to the other one. I just know that he ate shit because I saw it caused crash, and then I watched the other one burn into a fireball.
Not so
Well,
sneaky
yeah,
now.
that'll do it. And I think Ed got his bussy clapped. I think that one's slowly climbing up the ranks. That's a good. I'm sure he'll appreciate that one.
The bussy
Gaining
one, you said?
popularity. Yeah. Specifically, Ed getting his bussy clap.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice little subtle one. And then, did you see any of the game clip ones that have come out recently?
Narrow that down.
I'm pretty sure. I think we put out at this point most of the GTA ones are out now. Most of, not all of them. And I think all the Halo ones, all the Halo 5 ones are...
Oh, yes, I did see that one.
Those ones are all out now.
Kind of confused as to what happened with that Banshee.
So, Rio got lasered, because Rio was in the other Banshee, and you can see the laser fly across the screen, and then I immediately get fucking slammed with what remained of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a little hard to fucking see.
I thought you were
the
trying to
goddamn...
hijack him and got...
Nah.
Run over.
Oh, you mean the most recent one?
I guess.
The one where it does a flip and explodes or whatever?
I don't remember it exploding, but it might have.
Okay. Because there's one where I was like shooting at a Banshee and then it like bombs me or whatever.
Yeah, you shot at two different weapons and it circled back.
So I was shooting at it and I punched it and then I guess I did enough damage to it that when it did a fucking flip and it hit the ground and just exploded.
Oh, that, yeah, I thought that was the one you were hijacking.
Yeah, I was trying to just blow it up, but instead he fucking blew himself up, and I got the credit for it. Was an interesting turn of events.
Halo.
That was a 5, yeah. Yeah, all of those clips are 5. What the fuck? Oh, my controller died. I think all of the Red Dead clips should be out now.
What is this car doing here? It's like a goddamn Batmobile. One of those blue dot pickup cars.
I can help carry some things if you need it.
Looks like a Huayra.
Permanently increases weapon damage at night. Interesting.
Put your fat ass out of the road. What's this bitch doing? This motherfucker was walking out onto the interstate. Like, just casually.
It's got a death wish.
He walked off the sidewalk.
Hunker down!
This thing sure was a piece of shit. Looking the way it did, it sucked. The acceleration was trash. Top speed was trash. Everything good was handling. And so here's another thing. Like those export cards. Like, it wants you to do 10 a day.
Fuck that.
For a bonus or whatever. 10 a day, that's in addition to all the other fucking blue dot events that take place in the map. So you just gotta... I mean, you gotta sit on this literally all day to get anything accomplished because you're just left up to RNG.
Hey, they want you to play.
Yeah, but this is... I would get severely depressed playing this game all day.
Oh, me too. Like, there's just not enough to do, and like I said, that social aspect really just isn't there.
I
wish
that's
there
gonna
was.
be their biggest hurdle.
I think so. Here's what I think. I think the game needs. This might be a controversial take, but GTA is very much a quasi MMO type of game. You know what I mean? You're in a lobby. It's kind of like a Fallout 76 or a Destiny. Where, ooh, I will take that gladly. Where it's kind of, you know, you've got a lot of people in the lobby, everyone's got a goal that they're trying to swing towards.
Thing.
But that's also a thing where it's like, man, communication sure would be fucking nice, like in 76 specifically. Or even in Destiny, where it's like, hey, we got a public event going on over here, you know, everybody come help out, pitch in, shit like that, instead of, you know...
Because there's fishing.
Yeah, fishing,
density now.
whatever have you. You know, like there's reasons to want to involve people in the game, like 76 specifically. Like, hey, we're gonna do the Scorch Beast, or hey, we're gonna do it, and there's just no fucking
PvP events that take place every now and then, and then they have the challenges like the free fall or the fastest top speed or
in what? Oh, in GTA.
Amount of
yeah, but that's
without hitting.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm saying, like, to go to people. How many people actually do that shit? You know what I mean?
I know. That's
like
sad.
the king in the castle missions. You know what I mean? Like, to have people, help you fucking do that shit. I think that's what,
I
the
think
game
it needs
a text
a
chat.
healthy, positive, social aspect to it. It needs to completely divert from the whole negative PvP griefing fucking...
Yes. And I think having a text chat would absolutely help with that, because you would incorporate actual communication. You can have your, let's say you can utilize something like a Twitter stand-in to benefit you in some way. Like, that's your text chat. Like, you just have DMs. Or you've got, like, a group chat fucking thing going on. That would absolutely, not solve... Well, no, that would serve as your text chat for the game.
It's called
That's
Discord.
since they wanna... Yeah, or a Discord. Yeah, whatever the fuck have you. One of those. One of those. Probably a Discord, though. That's probably the most used. You've got a Zoom call.
Right.
Some dumb shit like that.
You're being paged. Going back to the 80s, baby.
What?
I got an antiseptic ground crew pack.
What the fuck kind of car is this?
This thing is...
It's a rice burner. And it's squatted down.
I'm happy to help you carry some things, Captain.
It's got better acceleration than that fucking wire-looking fucking car. But its handling sucks. Because I think it's a front-wheel drive, just like a normal Civic is.
Oof.
But it's quick. It's fucking... It looks horrible.
Hmm.
It's the hatchback one, too. It's the old... Ugh. I don't even know what year this dates back to. No wonder I get in it, and it's automatically tuned to some fucking Hispanic radio. Is that too controversial to say?
Nope.
I mean, that's exactly what happened. I got in it, and it's tuned to, like, what, the only Hispanic station in the fucking...
There's another one now. There's, like, a more techno-beat Hispanic station.
The same beat.
No. This one's like a new age. It's not the fucking... No. How the fuck do you put it? The Motomami station, that's the one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh fuck, I gotta go to Wolf, that's right. Carrying too much contraband. I gotta go to the fucking... the den.
B-I-X-S-I-N, Bixen?
Think you mean Blitzer?
And Donald.
Yeah, J. Trump.
Blitzkrieg. Donner. Dasher.
And Pliskin.
Answer, Prancer. Randolph. And Rudy.
And we're docked.
I guess the stereotypes are spot on
Anything I
when
can
you
help
get
you
in stolen cars. Because I got in this semi truck, and it's just fucking
Was there something you needed? By all
blues.
means.
Yeah, the country shit.
Yeah.
This
Anytime
guy
you
does
get
not have enough money.
fucking hatchback that looks like a Honda, it's gonna be tuned to that fucking Aqua Radio or whatever it's called. You're listening to 105.5 Cinco Radio. Thanks, Cinco.
Damn, 24 hours is 24 hours here. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic for 6, but I want to see gameplay. Trailer's one thing.
We've got at least a year and a half. At least. So, people are going to be itching. People are going to be itching. And if the confirmed leak, if the leak itself was confirmed, and they find the source, and then things continue to go that way, I think you're gonna have a lot more trouble keeping up the quality consistency.
What do you mean by that?
They're gonna be fighting PR bullshit instead of doing what's best for the game. Because a year and a half is a long time to wait. Possibly 2 years. You know what?
It's gonna be 2.
It's a long time.
It is.
I mean, and we have very little to go off of.
Yeah. Well, there's gonna be more trailers. This isn't the only one.
Yeah, absolutely. But the leaks is what I'm worried about. If leaks continue to happen, it's gonna spell doom.
What damage is that really gonna cause?
What damage?
Outside of, yeah, like what is that really gonna do? Outside of things are being revealed to us before they should be. It can kill the hype. Boo fucking who?
But take this.
In some cases, maybe that's a good thing. I don't think... Alright, let me put it to you this way. I don't think seeing the gameplay... Like, if the gameplay for 6 fucking sucks, and that's leaked to us, and it kills the hype, then good. It should. Right? Because when Starfield stuff got leaked, and it didn't kill the hype, that was bad. Because it should have. Because people should have seen, oh no, this looks like dog shit way ahead of time, and how little things have actually changed. You know what I mean? In the game, where it's like, yeah, it still looks like shit, and it still plays like shit. So, like, if from the gameplay that's already been leaked, it looks miles better than 5. It's significantly improved. So I'm hoping that, like, yeah, if stuff gets leaked, at least it'll show us what we're going to be dealing with. And hopefully we'd be able to tell, you know, from how rough it looks, or how good it looks, how far along a build that it might be. So if anything, that would actually help generate hype.
If it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, it's good.
Yeah, literally. Like, if the gameplay we see somehow looks worse than 5, it can't. It can't look worse than 5. But if it somehow does, then yeah, people are going to get worried, and rightfully so. I don't think that's going to happen, though, because the gameplay that we've already seen looks significantly better. So I don't think we're going to have that issue of it, you know, being bad or anything. So, like, if a leak happens, I'm not really too concerned about it. Most of the time, if someone's gonna leak something, it's either because they're really excited or terrified about what's about to happen. And they're trying to warn people or get people hyped. Or they were paid to leak it or something.
Can you not fucking...
It's like, I can't think of any other reason why someone would want to leak information outside of, I'm getting paid, or it would benefit me in some way.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know who the fuck's gonna pay someone to leak information, unless it was, like, another company.
That's what
but
I'm
if
saying.
that's the... Well, that's the thing, right? Like, if another studio or another developer is like, yeah, we need you to leak information on GTA 6, and it's nothing but good stuff, it's like, why the fuck did you do that? You know what I mean? Why would you pay someone to leak all this cool shit? You know what I mean? Like, that's a big gamble. I doubt people would really do that unless they know, like, something's wrong. That's why most of the leaks are literally just done voluntarily. That's why I think someone leaked the trailer for this, because they were fucking hyped. Not because, oh, look how bad it's gonna be. It's like, no, they're hyped. People are hyped because it looks great. So when, like, if another leak happens, right? Like that one person that leaked the gameplay like a year ago. And it's like, yeah, this looks so much better than 5 already. And it's in, like, an alpha, like, nothing's textured properly. But, like, you can see, like, yeah, you can lean out of the car. Yeah, you can fucking crouch and, like, you know, the shooting looks marginally better. But it's still, like, that was, like, a rough alpha build. So, like, you could tell there was some stuff that will be improved,
you won't find
hopefully.
A better offer on the station.
It's like, yeah, that's clearly a rough build that's far from finished. But from that alone, it's like, this already looks better. I don't think there's gonna be any disappointments, at least gameplay-wise, this time around. Hopefully. But if shit gets leaked, it's not gonna kill the game.
I have to call it.
Very well.
11. 11:30.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Captain Howell, it is pleasant to see you.
I picked something up for you.
Fuck me. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow.
Very well.
Separation complete.
I will also probably be on. I have to do some traveling for work this week, and then I gotta do. I gotta watch the dogs for a week or something next week, but I still have to work, unfortunately. So I'll be probably on pretty inconsistently next week.
No.
Something like that.
Why the fuck did I did not mean to do that? Pretty well. See you